Max wasn't like other 10-year-olds. While his friends were playing video games, Max was exploring galaxies with his telescope. One night, a glimmer near the old oak tree caught his eye. It was a rock, humming with a soft blue light. He picked it up, and as he held it, he imagined himself as a great hero soaring through the stars. Suddenly, the rock pulsed, and a sleek red and white suit formed around him, complete with a mask and a star emblem on his chest. He was a superhero. "Whoa!" Max exclaimed. He felt powerful, unstoppable. He wanted to go somewhere no one had ever been. He closed his eyes and thought of the coldest, most distant place in the universe. A swirling vortex of blue energy erupted from the rock. When the light faded, he was standing on a vast plain of snow under a sky with 3 moons. In the distance, a magnificent city of glowing ice crystals rose towards the sky. Max grinned and pushed off the ground, soaring towards the incredible city. As he neared the gates, 2 figures on sleek ice gliders zipped out to meet him. They had pale blue skin, large, curious eyes, and wore warm, white furs. "A star traveler," one of them, a girl, said with a gasp. "I'm Lumi, and this is my brother, Siku." "I'm Max," he said, landing softly. "Your city is amazing." Lumi's cautious brother, Siku, studied the star on Max's chest. "That is a catalyst stone," he said quietly. "Our legends speak of them." Lumi grabbed Max's hand. "Come on, we'll show you Glaciana." They led him through streets carved from pure ice, past homes that shimmered with internal light. At the city's center was a colossal, floating crystal that pulsed with gentle energy. "The Heartstone," Siku explained. "It gives our city warmth and life." As they watched, the Heartstone suddenly flickered. Its warm light dimmed, and a bitter cold instantly swept through the city. Alarms began to chime, their echoes bouncing off the ice walls. "What's happening?" Max asked, shivering. Siku pointed a trembling finger towards the sky. "Look!" A monstrous, shadowy creature, like a giant leech made of dark ice, had attached itself to the outside of the city's dome. It was sucking the energy directly from the Heartstone through a long, shadowy tendril. "A frost leech!" Lumi cried. Glacianan guards on their ice gliders swarmed around the creature, firing beams of concentrated cold at it, but the blasts simply absorbed into the frost leech's dark hide without leaving a scratch. The city was growing darker and colder by the second. "Your weapons are too cold," Max realized, looking at the glowing stone on his chest. It pulsed with warmth against his skin. "This thing, it's pure energy. Maybe that's what it needs." "I'll be back," he shouted to his new friends. With a burst of power, Max shot into the sky, a red and white comet heading directly for the monstrous frost leech. The giant creature turned its attention to him. Smaller, whip-like tendrils of dark energy lashed out, trying to swat him from the sky. Max twisted and dodged, the cosmic rock helping him move with incredible speed. He couldn't get close enough to the main body. Every time he tried, the tendrils would drive him back. He couldn't break it, but maybe he could give it something it wanted more. Focusing all his will, Max held out his hands. The cosmic rock flared, and a ball of pure, blue-white energy, even brighter than the Heartstone, formed between his palms. It hummed with immense power. "Go long!" he yelled, and hurled the energy ball with all his might. It shot away from Glaciana, a tiny, brilliant sun streaking into the blackness of space. The frost leech paused. It sensed the new, more potent energy source. With a low groan, it detached its main tendril from the Heartstone spire and began to slither through space, chasing after the decoy light. The moment the leech let go, the Heartstone flared back to life. Warmth and light flooded the city once more. A huge cheer erupted from the streets of Glaciana. Max landed back in the central plaza to the cheers of the Glacianans. Lumi and Siku rushed to him. "You did it!" Lumi shouted, throwing her arms around him. "You saved our home." Siku placed a hand on Max's shoulder. The legends were true. The catalyst stones are not just power, but a source of creation and hope. You used it not to destroy, but to save. You are a true hero, Max. That night, the city held a great festival in Max's honor. He tried glowing frost fruits that tasted like sweet snow and played a game that involved sliding on intricate ice rinks that wound through the city spires. Before it was time for him to leave, Lumi gave him a small gift. It was a crystal, carved into the shape of the Glacianan heartstone. "So you'll always remember us," she said. "I'll never forget you," Max promised. He waved one last time to Lumi and Siku as they stood at the city gates. "Come back and visit any time, Star Hero," Siku called out. Holding the carved crystal, Max thought of his backyard, of the green grass and the old oak tree. The cosmic rock on his chest glowed, and the familiar swirl of blue energy surrounded him. He landed softly on the dewy grass just as the sun began to peek over the horizon. The red and white suit dissolved into light, and he was just Max again, standing in his backyard. The cosmic rock was back in his hand, feeling smooth and warm. He looked at the crystal Lumi had given him. In the warmth of the morning sun, it didn't melt. Instead, it seemed to drink in the light, glowing with a soft, cool energy. A permanent piece of Glaciana. Max put the crystal in his pocket and looked up at the morning sky, where the last star was fading from view. The universe was bigger and more wonderful than he had ever imagined. And he knew, holding the cosmic rock, that this was only his first adventure.